What I want to talk about today is an issue that we deal with around the world, and that is adjustments to our effort index. And I know that at certain times we go through these transitions and these changes, and they're difficult. I remember the first time I went through it personally. I was the general manager of Amway United Kingdom. And the sales and marketing plan was not where we wanted it to be. It was not as profitable as we wanted it in the marketplace. So we made an adjustment, and it was difficult. Many people had different perspectives of why it should be done or how it should be done. And I know the challenges that come when we deal with these issues. But my message is that we have to deal with these issues. And I'd like to take a little time to walk through why. The beginning of this really started in the 1970s in the United States, and PVBV was developed by Jay and Rich and working with the leaders at that time. In the United States, inflation was growing dramatically, far in excess of the price increases that were happening in the business. And the profitability of the sales and marketing plan was losing ground against the cost of living in the market. Therefore, the attractiveness of the business opportunity was becoming less and less. We've known this over the years, and as I said, the whole PVBV system was implemented to address this issue many years ago. And throughout that time, we're usually able to, with very modest adjustments here and there with new product introductions and things of that nature, to make the appropriate adjustments to keep the plan profitable. This is a business opportunity. We want people to make money in their business. But over time, in some markets, it gets a little out of whack. Or we get a little behind where the market is or where we feel we need to be in the market. And that's when we need to come together and work at this together to develop solutions so that we can move the business forward. It is a challenge. It is difficult. I understand that. We know how that works. But it also is something we must do. If we were to allow the plan to lose its impactfulness in the marketplace, we're allowing the business to become irrelevant. Obviously, that is unacceptable. We must keep the profitability of the sales and marketing plan in an appropriate level with the marketplace. We must make adjustments. We must use the tools that we have with PV and BV to be able to implement those adjustments. And we must move forward doing that together. I know we talk about a lot of information. We look at market data. I know it will impact people's qualifications. I understand in the short term it could have an impact on someone's profitability or their recognition. And I also know how important that is to you. It's important to us as well. But our fundamental focus is that this is a business for generations. And if we're going to be successful in the long term, we must stay with the marketplace with regards to the profitability of the sales and marketing plan. I know some people have said, well, maybe Jay and Rich never would have done this. I want to be here to tell you they were the first ones to do this. They were the first ones to work through this adjustment. And they are the ones who have set in place the tools that we have today to continue to make these adjustments so that the Amway business is not only relevant, but vital and strong in the marketplace today. While it's a challenging situation, we must move through it. We must address it. And we must do it together with a long-term perspective. And if we do that, I've found that if we get together, if we address the issue, if we keep our long-term perspectives, we'll move through the challenges that we'll experience in the short term. We'll move on. We understand there will be a short-term impact. We understand it could be negative. We understand somebody may be frustrated. We know that. You know that. But I think we have the opportunities to work together to make sure there's product introductions, there's promotional activity, there's new programs and incentives that are in place to help move us along the path to get us to where we need to be. And I think it's important for you to know that it's not just you. It's not just your market. These are things that we've done throughout our history and that we're going to have to address in the future. all over the world. And it's going to be okay, because we're going to work through it together. So I just want to take this moment to address this issue and let you know we can still look to our future with confidence, no matter what the challenge. Today it's effort index. Tomorrow it could be something else. As long as we stay together, we will continue to move forward to make this business bigger and better every step of the way. Take care, everyone, and we'll talk to you soon.